Montreal International Animation Film Festival, 4th edition, and we are here today with Soumyaa Behrens from the San Francisco Documentary Film Institute, and we are so excited to have premiered your film here, first international screening of Abina and the Important Men. Soumyaa, thank you so much for being here, and please tell us a little bit about your film and how it came to be.
Yeah, thank you so much, Laurie, for having us here. It's been a fantastic experience. Abina and the Important Men is a film that was adapted from a graphic novel, and it tells the story of a young woman who, basically against all odds, still stood up for herself and tried to just move a little bit closer to having her own freedom, having her own ability to control her life. And it's a courtroom drama based around actual court transcripts that were discovered about how she led that battle and led that fight.
And what is a little bit, in a way, haunting? There's a haunting quality to it because, in fact, was it through your own research or the research of someone who discovered the story? Mm-hmm. An archive that was gathering dust somewhere in a far-reaching corner somewhere in a library.
That's right.
And so it's almost like a ghost. Something is a voice has been heard.
Exactly, and it's so special because it was discovered by a historian, Trevor Getz, and he dusted it off a dark corner of a library in Ghana and discovered what had happened to this woman, and it was the only record of her life that even existed. And so we have this opportunity because she lost her court case, even though she stood up and took this incredible risk. She still lost, and it's such a great story because you have to take these little tiny steps towards global justice. And I think she felt that she hadn't been heard, but I hope now, wherever she is, she knows that she has.
Are you somehow drawn to, not to be too esoteric, not to scare anybody off or yourself? Is there some kind of a spiritual element to this that you actually tangibly possibly feel is driving this story? Is she coming back and telling you something, or is this just like...
Yeah, I think we're channeling her, in whatever that means. I mean, I'm not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person. And I think that there's a sense of her spirit that we're trying to channel, and that's what we really looked for when we cast the film, were people who embodied that same spirit, who could carry that forth.
I'll tell you a little interesting tidbit. We're actually here in a beautiful building designed by Mr. Moyes, who actually never, I believe they ran out of money before they could finish the theater. That might not be quite the right story, but there is some kind of passion that drove this theater, and it is part of the McGill University campus. Now, I wanted to tell you another interesting element. My very first animes, I have a friend who is from Ghana, and she opened up our international film section with the original. She's a specialist in Ghanese dance, and I just think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And the whole animation thing isn't just about film and cinema, but it's actually anything that moves. So whether it's dance to robotics, I feel has a place in this festival. So
and nonfiction storytelling.
Absolutely.
I think, utilizing animation to achieve some kind of authentic, true story is a really unique way to approach nonfiction storytelling. And so I'm so thrilled that we're able to share it with your audience here.
And what is the next? What is the next festival? Where are you guys going now with
So we've been in San Francisco, and now we're in Montreal. We'll be in Zimbabwe at the end of the month, and we're going to London in October, and hopefully there'll be more festivals to come after that.
And you'll put our laurels on that?
That's right.
World
absolutely.
premiere?
Absolutely. International premiere.
Oh,
we
yes.
did have our premiere in San Francisco.
Yeah, so that's the world.
But, yes, that's the world. So this is the international, which I when I went to London, I said, no, it's European, it's not international. So we're just it's such a special project, and we're so thrilled that it's finally being, recognized, and people are able to share an Abina story and help carry it forward.
And thank you so much for enabling her voice.
Thank you. Yeah, it was an honor to work on this project. I really hope, Abina somewhere knows that how much we care about what happened to her, and how much we appreciate the struggle that she went through and the risks that she took. So, thank you.
Thanks for telling her story.
Yeah, thank you.